I think, today, and especially after COVID, digital transformation is not a nice thing to have, right? It's something that you must have. Otherwise, you simply don't progress. So it's whether you can afford it or we can afford not afford it, that's beside the point. But if you really want to run a proper school, you need all of that, right? What is your word of advice for people who are actually going through this journey?
There has been a linear expansion and it has gone on and on and on and it keeps evolving. So, the most important thing is that you should know what is affordable to you and which gives you the maximum return and which can actually be used. As this pointed out by Dr. Dhiren, that don't go for fancy things. If it is not going to, it may not last. It may get you an admission for a year or 2 years. After that, people know that this doesn't work in the school, and then the whole thing collapses. So it has to be a very thoughtful process. Technology keeps changing, new things keep coming. Everybody comes, the salespeople, they come and make you feel inadequate if your school doesn't have it. So they make you feel, it's more like the FOMO, the fear of missing out. "अरे, मेरे स्कूल में नहीं है." So don't worry about it. You require to be patient and you require technology has to be, choosing technology is a very should be a time consuming process and not be a instant decision which many managements do. And especially I would say it should not be done without involving the teachers. You don't sit in your office and decide what technology the teacher is going to use. People have walked into disaster by doing that or spend a lot of money and got no returns. So we as a school have been I think the best users of technology. When I could say, not today, in the year 2001, 2, 3, maybe around that time, we were Intel Teach to the Future winners, all India winners, when we didn't even have proper computers and we were competing with big Delhi schools, ICSE, and we were a state board school, small school, and we won for 2 consecutive years. First year it was the second prize, and next year it was the first prize.
Technology is always a boon for us, whether it was when we shifted, when we had internet coming to schools in 90s or 2000s, and then when we shifted our classrooms with just a plain board to a projector and a TV. It has always been a boon. Education became more interesting for the children when they saw volcanoes exploding, when they saw the revolutions of the moon, when and also then the introduction of internet and Google, etc. And now with robotic coming in, with coding coming in, and like Rohan said, with AI coming in, the opportunity for schools has, especially in terms of usability for the teachers using the AI and technology in preparing, the most important aspect, as Children's Academy believe, is lesson planning. So teachers using lesson plans, using AI in lesson plans, it has been wonderful. It has become, teachers' job has become easier because they just have to go to the AI, ChatGPT or whatever, Perplexity or other tools which are available to create to create differentiated learning plans for students and so on. The challenge for budget schools is keeping on changing infrastructure, the support which is required. Now with ICSE schools asking schools to change the infrastructure to keep it, more, make it more modern. So we are budgeting for that. Approximately 15 lakh rupees to 16 lakh rupees only per branch is required for improving the infrastructure of the computers. So that is a challenge for us. Having licensed software, paying huge licensing fees is a challenge. But at the same time, internet, AI, most of the things are still free. So we have shifted to open source computers, open source softwares, which is helping the schools like us.